1st, Delaware County Regional Wastewater Meeting to order. Penny, would you call the roll, please?
Present.
Ray,
Yes.
Joe. Yes. Bill,
Yes.
Jason,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
All right, I am going to jump around on the agenda. I apologize. I am going to go to the attorney for a preliminary here.
I made additional copies in case anyone wanted one in front of them. Okay, the first matter that we're gonna deal with today is ordinance 2026-02. I apologize, this is just coming up here in the last 24 hours, so, this is something that you have seen before. It's your salary ordinance for this year. However, this is an amended salary ordinance. What this does, it's all the same language except for one sentence was taken out. So if you go to page 2, at the very bottom of page 2 where it says attorney compensation, that used to say attorney and board member compensation. My understanding from individually talking with the board members is that they have agreed to do away with the board member pay. So this amended salary ordinance has taken that sentence out of it. So other than that, it is identical to the salary ordinance for this year. And it is, if you don't mind, I would like to have this, if it is approved by the board, let's introduce it, suspend and approve it all today.
I move for introduction.
Second.
I have a first and a second. We're in discussion. Any discussion?
I'd like to have it go on record.
Sure. So the reason that we are doing away with the pay is so that we do not have an issue with elected officials having two lucrative offices. I think there was a thought at one point that the nominal amount that this board receives makes it not an issue. So we did some extensive research and that does still make it an issue, even if it's just $1. So the board members I talked to were okay with taking away the $50 per meeting pay in order to maintain the volunteers that are on the board right now. And for in the future, so that elected officials have the ability to still participate. And that doesn't mean that in the future you can't add that back. So let me clarify that too. The only thing that gives this board the ability to be paid is an Indiana statute, and it is a may, not a shall. So you can pay up to $150. This board, for whatever reason prior to me coming in, had decided to pay $50 per board meeting. So that can be re-implemented in the future if this board so chooses.
I have one other question. We have no issues with it with any of our current board members. Is there any kind of wording or statement that we can have? Don't know exactly how to word this. That in the future, that if it becomes an elected official, that they could benefit from a decision made on this board that would benefit them in their elected position, that they have to
File a conflict
conflict of
So-
interest or not vote on an issue.
That-
I think that's a protection for us. And
That
I
is
would be
already in
for it.
place, and so Bill already fills out a conflict form in regards to Delville
Mhm.
and abstains from anything directly related to that, so we do already require that.
So all this is going to be a matter of our minutes now, so we can say,
Correct.
so
Exactly.
for clarification for anybody else that would question any elected officials' motives.
And the same thing
Right.
if something
We
came
all
up
know
for
that
Yorktown
where we
or
all
Jason.
stand
Right.
and everything.
But the
We
future.
don't know for future.
For
boards
future.
Who's ever going to sit in these chairs. And everybody on here, as far as I know, is already appointed by some type of government organization. So we are probably supposed to report to them anyway, and get their input on any of our decisions. But
Right.
I'd like it to be clear on elected officials that sit on the board.
You now have it in the minutes.
And Penny
Good.
has
That
the
was
conflict
important to me. I
form.
made it,
There you go.
into the minutes.
And
Fair.
Penny has the conflict form on file. If not, I have it also, but but Bill uses it every year. He
Yep.
makes sure he fills it out, so it is there and available.
Any other questions?
Just one comment is this, I assume you just took last year's. This still has me as treasurer and Josh as member. Those just need to be switched.
Oh, I didn't even look at that. You're right. We can just white that out. You guys can sign this. We'll white that part out.
Perfect.
Noted. And
You were
amendments.
treasurer for
Changes will
so
be made.
long, we decided you can't change it.
I'm aware.
Noted and
Thank you.
will be changed.
Joey asked where you were.
Any
Sorry about that.
other discussion? Seeing none, Penny, please call the roll.
Yes.
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 Yes. Abstain.
I would move to suspend the rules so that we can consider ordinance 2026-02.
Second.
I have a first and a second. Excuse me, I need a sidebar. Mr. President, for direction, I'm making sure that I've got everything lined up.
Yeah, they can vote to suspend the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, you can,
I
and
want to
need,
make sure, I
right.
want to clarify and make sure
Yeah.
I have direction from the attorney. I
Right,
apologize, but
right.
make sure.
And in fact, both of
We
them
do
need
have
to
a vote on
vote
this now, going
positive
forward from
because
this
any abstention and or no would kill that motion. So I'll,
We are eligible. I
But-
just want
but
to
you are
clarify
eligible,
with the
yeah.
attorney.
That's
Yep.
what I like about this.
I want to do it, hey, I'm doing it the right,
Above.
we're
Right.
spot on.
Right.
Again, okay, I got a first and a second. Any other discussion? Penny, please.
yes.
Yes.
Joe? Yes. Jason?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
Sorry, I should have done that backwards. Bill?
Yes.
I would move to approve ordinance number 2026-02. I will get it one of these times.
Second.
I have a first and a second.
With the correction of the treasurer language that we will fix on the bottom.
Yes, please.
Who's on?
Sorry.
Is on me.
Yep.
So I shut it off to have the conversation, forgot to turn it back on. First and second with amendment changes and notes to the bottom. Penny, please.
Yes.
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 Wait a minute. I think those two
That was
should
the,
abstain.
that was the adoption part, correct? We're on the adoption?
Yeah.
You're abstaining from that one, correct?
Hey,
And you're abstaining from
abstain.
that. So
I
let
would
me
recommend
clarify.
the abstention on that.
Suspend the rules, should say.
To suspend the rules, you have the ability to vote on that because you're just voting that this can be addressed today, and that's okay. But the actual adoption of this ordinance, because it directly affects you and Bill, you guys are both going to abstain from that today since it directly affects you.
There's no requirement that you abstain, but it
I understand.
Is recommended
is
by
recommended.
your legal counsel.
Please note in the last roll call that Bill and Jason abstained from the vote. And that's still a 4-2,
Still have a majority.
4-2 and majority there. Okay,
Sorry, I probably confused you guys on
now,
this.
and I'll
Yeah.
need, everybody but me and Jason to sign that, please.
You're gonna have to be the treasurer today.
I don't understand how that's possible.
You wanna- Hey, do we
Fine.
sign this?
By
or
a
wait till they make the
special
changes,
motion.
or
If you
what?
haven't signed it, we'll white it out. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, guys. Moving on while we're going through this, let's go back to the regular agenda. We'll go to the top. Minutes of the previous meeting, March 4th, 2026 was given to everybody. Did everybody get a chance to look at them?
I move to approve.
Second.
I've got a first and a second. Any discussion, changes, or additions? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Minutes approved. Treasurer's report. He is not here.
I'll
Pete,
take
would you
it.
like to?
I'll take it.
Thank you.
For old timey's sake. Claims from February 28th, 2026 through March 26th, 2026 total $184,624.24. Account balances as of March 27th, 2026. The cash operating balance because Josh has failed to increase it, is $420,000. The improvement fund balance is $2,631,657.39. The March Daleville TIF transfer of $9,411 has been received, as well as the Indiana Bond Bank transfer of $18,755.55. There currently sits 5 CDs with various maturity dates. Those are all at Old National Bank. I would move for the approval of the to pay the claims for February 28th, 2026 through March 26th, 2026.
I'll second.
I got a first and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. New business, SRI Master Service Agreement.
This goes along with the addendum that we did last month for SRI. So back 2 months ago, we were presented with this master services agreement. I had a couple of comments to them, and it was just very minor things like updating what our technical name was for the district. They had approved all of those, and somehow in the shuffle, we didn't have a formal vote and signing of the master services agreement that goes with the addendum. So we just need to clean that up and get this to them so they can schedule the training and everything for the office. But this is in regards to the Lean Assist program. And Jason, I'm not sure if you, if we talked about the Lean Assist program since you've been at any of the meetings. So the Lean Assist program, pretty much the whole county is going to be participating. It is to centralize the process of putting a lien on, and then having a database where we can actually follow through and see what's going on in real time, and then doing a lot of the legwork. This district doesn't do a lot of liens, so it's not going to be something that we use too much, but nonetheless, this is the agreement that goes along with that for SRI. So it's ready for approval. That is your wish.
I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
And it's for approval of the agreement, correct?
Yes, approval of the
This is
Service
final.
Master Agreement between SRI and the Delaware County Regional Wastewater.
And this is the final agreement. We have no more for any of.
Correct.
I've got a first. Did I get a second?
Yeah, Ray.
Got a first and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Commonwealth invoices.
Yep.
You want to take that, Jason?
Yes, we got 2 Commonwealth invoices for approval. The Delville Interceptor Rehab Development. Again, this is just where Commonwealth is assisting myself, Scott, and getting a inspection on the Delville Interceptor leading into Chesterfield. This is the contract has previously been approved by the board, and this falls within that original price, but I got one for $28,367.77. Then we have a as needed on call for the Kamak area rehab. This is just final, getting it all buttoned up. The project's complete. Getting the end of engineering done and final checklist completed, but the project's done. We've had, I think there's probably 3 or 4 different checklist items that we've turned in for warranty work since, and we're getting those addressed right now too. But for the sake of argument, that project's done. Commonwealth's getting completed.
I would move to approve both bills.
Second.
I have a first and a second. Any discussion?
Yeah, so Jason, just real quick on the Kamak rehab one, is that under our total agreement contract, or these are outside of it?
Yeah, no, it's a total agreement.
Okay.
Yeah, they just when we didn't at the time when we had lost the employee, we had approved the contract for design and everything.
Right.
Then we lost one of our field employees. We added that what surpassed $60,000 for helping with inspection and all that.
Okay.
This is buttoning that up. But
Perfect.
they, instead of writing out a whole new contract, they just do it as under our as needed for the monthly.
Yeah.
Just a different line item. So we bring it to you guys just in case.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, I've got a first and a second. Any other further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Both are approved.
Collections update, over the entire service area as of yesterday, we're at $1,037 at, on the disconnect list. Last month, we were, well over 6,000. So doing good there. That number, that was even the 6,000, it always ends up working itself down. We had, one disconnected last month, one reconnected last month. So pretty, normal activity. All our work, all the concrete work has been completed at the Delville White Castle lift station. Scott's waiting on our pump supplier to come in and get the all new piping to the valve pit, new base pump bases, new pumps, and new control panel be installed. Hopefully, it'll be done this month. We got a new float system installed at our number 2, which is the second biggest station, lift station in the Rorton area. We were having some issues with rags getting hung up, so we went ahead and had a frog rod installed. It's a big rod that simplifies the necessity for 4 different floats. Those floats generally catch rags, debris, and it's a lot better system and causes a lot less headaches and won't allow the pump to pump itself dry and so on. I know the previous month we had talked about, we were trying to get a substantial amount of that Devil Interceptor cleaned out and brush cleared where we had some exposed gravity main that was flowing to Chesterfield. We were able to get some of those, able to get that first 1,000 feet cleared out, and we had an outside contractor come in and drop the bigger trees that we weren't comfortable with, so that is all good and put us in a good situation from Walnut Street all the way till 69. So that was completed as well. So I think that's all I have.
Walnut Street to 69. So what else is left?
69 to Chesterfield.
To Chesterfield?
Yeah,
And
that's
we're gonna look at that for,
that's once Rob comes back with that the Delville Interceptor rehab that we had got them a contract on to go through and see what the next step is going to be. Design, not necessarily design, but help walking us through the permit process, because that's where all the wetlands are and marsh areas, and that's where. So we got the easement cleared out a good, where we can get a truck back there now. Everything from 69 back east, 69 west is going to be the headache. It's overgrown, and that's what we're looking at.
gotcha.
So depending what they come back with, it's probably going to look like it's going to be camera, TV, and then the easement.
Do we want to get some quotes on the easement maintenance so that we have that in place by the time the ground freezes coming up this next year?
We've started that ball rolling.
Okay.
Yep.
Good deal. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
Danielle?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
hang on. Told you.
And I know we did have substantial amount of rain. I was going to get the board update on that. No overflows in our area. We had a couple high water calls, but total the month of I mean, when I sent my report out, we were short of 5 inches of rain in March. So
No CSO.
I years ago, I know we talked about this, but we would have been with the rain we had last week. They still would have been pumping. I mean, and not caught up. So we're moving in the right direction for sure.
Awesome. Good job.
I think Scott's a little upset he didn't get the overtime for that, just so we're all aware.
He would have been 10 years ago. He's not now.
Just trying to take the
You like
job
that
of
sleep? You like that sleep a little bit? Yeah. I get it.
Danielle?
Okay, update on Ashton. They are working on the easement for the Berry property over towards the bypass, south of 350. I did not get a response back by the time I left for the meeting, but I can forward that to the board. Still waiting to hear. I know Ashton is backed up, as they always are, because they're the best in town, so everybody uses them. So I'll keep up on that and get that to you guys as soon as I know something. Update on Wassons. I did talk to counsel for Wassons today, and he is working with counsel for Richie's, and they're working through some things to get that document signed. So he's going to follow up with him. I know it's been spring break month for everybody, and people have been off, and so it's hard getting with people during vacation time. So keep following up on that. An update on the arbitration. So last week I pretended to be on vacation, I guess we'll call it, because I was in the office half the week, but we worked on and submitted our statement for the arbitration with MSD. Nathan Brown in my office, I was going to bring him to introduce him today, and then he got caught on a call, so he couldn't come over. He worked very diligently to help get that prepared for the arbitration panel. We are still moving in the direction of making sure that the arbitration stays in place until we have a final agreement with MSD, just so we are not starting back over because it took so long to get the arbitrators picked. So we had a scheduling conference this week and put dates in place, but we did ask for delayed dates, so that would give us time to work through a potential negotiated rate. And it appears that everyone agrees that rate will have to come with an addendum or an amendment to the contract to make sure that the wording and formula to get to that rate is documented, so that we're not in the same place next year wondering how we got there and what's included, what's not included. So far it sounds like everybody's on board with that, and I'm hoping that's a smooth process. My goal is to have the actual addendum, rate approval, and everything ready for May's meeting. So happy to answer any questions about that.
So if we approve the addended rate, arbitration gets called off.
Correct.
Okay, just making sure I understand the steps.
I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to make sure that the dates were in place
Sure,
should something go awry for some reason.
gotcha. Nope, thank you.
So there will be a small, well, there shall be a fee. Don't know how small, but for what little work the arbitrators are doing to put together the scheduling and that type of thing, but it'll be nominal compared to what the bill would be should we go forward with a full-blown
Arbitration.
We received one bill so far, and actually one prior to the meeting reached out, the outside ones, and asked for, so we'll have something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we split that half and half.
Yep.
Right,
Correct.
so,
That first
Just-
bill was
just
billed
making
like
sure
that.
we're-
They showed us both sides.
And then I think we've already done my other two things that I had, so that's all I have.
That's it? Okay. Aaron, spotted monkey?
did you bring your camera? Ron's here this week.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I'm filling in for Ashley today. She gave me some notes on what to. But I mean, we did put Jason's photo on the website this past month. But I'll have to bring that up with her because I'll also be attending the May board meeting in her place. So I can bring it with me. Maybe.
Ron's
Ron,
super
are you gonna be
excited.
here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Won't be now.
I mean, I have my like
checking.
phone camera. I could just I could grab it off my phone. It's not bad quality, so that's up to you.
I need to get my hair cut first.
Okay. You didn't seem too excited about it, so. All right. Well, I'm Erin. I'm filling in for Ashley. In the past month, we have created several posts for Facebook and Google as usual. We sent out the monthly email. We had 2010 successful deliveries, 511 people opened. We had 27 clicks within the various links of the email, and then we had 4 unsubscribers. And then we added our typical website posts as usual. And then we also added a post about how investing in our infrastructure has paid off during the heavy rainfall this spring. And we made a post about the shut-off procedures ordinance, and we also added that to the billing and collection pages. We reviewed and resolved accessibility issues identified on the website. through the Wix Accessibility Wizard tool, which basically just scans the site to detect any problems to ensure usability for people with disabilities. We made some small updates to the website design, and then I also wanted to note that post views and unique visitors to the website are up this month. Do we have any questions? All
I think
right,
everything was good.
thank you.
Thank
You
you.
got it. Okay, Commonwealth is not here. Do you have any
Nope.
update?
That was it.
That was it. We have no committee reports I know of.
No, I mean, the planning committee is currently working through the strategic planning document, and we're 2 meetings into this. Dove a little deeper today. The committee members gave me some good direction. I think I got a copy for you as well, Bill, and we're gonna keep on going at it.
This on capital improvements moving forward.
Huh?
This on capital improvements?
Part of it, yeah.
Part of it was on
Yeah,
capital
I
improvement.
mean, it's kind of an all-encompassing.
All-encompassing.
I think Pete's goal was to outline a
2 to
more
5.
completed document that gives better training for the board, the staff, lays out something that we can give to the board members when they come in. And also kind of lays out a plan, short-term, intermediate, and long-term plan, all encompassing of relationships with our board members, other councils, third-party providers, etc. I mean, it lays out a vision statement, mission statement, goals, both financial, staff, board. I mean, it's going to be a pretty big document, but I think it's going to be something that's been needed for a while.
Good deal. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're covering all the bases.
Thanks, Pete.
I know.
Thanks to Steve.
Jason
Hey.
Brooks been heading this up.
Oh, yeah.
He's been doing it all.
That's why he's board member of the month.
That's right. Board member of the month. Did you get that? That goes on the website. Board member of the month, Jason Brooks. He's got the special nameplate to prove it. See
There
it?
you go. Well, thank you both. Keep working on it. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that there. Anything else? Any board member got anything else for the good of the meeting?
What's going on with Westdale?
Westdale, the SRF has been submitted. We obtained an additional $500,000 from the Delaware County Regional Wastewater Redevelopment Commission. So we're going in with $1 million on that, on the $5 million project. Also, ECI, my office, we have worked with Senator Young's office, and it's called Congressional Direct Spending that they can put in the transportation bill. We have asked for $3.9 million on the project. The office, Senator Young's office, obliged us by taking our request. That doesn't mean we'll get it. It goes into a pile. They're allowed to pick like 10 of them apiece, and then it goes to the full congressional, whether it goes, but we at least have an opportunity now.
Early summer before we hear
It,
anything
it'll
on
it'll
SR.
probably be June before we get an answer on it. We did one for I just sat here and went blank. Westdale and another project within the region. We take as ECI, we take care of Grant, Blackford, and Jay County. So in this round, we had one for Delaware County and one for Grant County that we just submitted. We just got the paperwork done on it the other day and got it to the congressional offices.
Should we get federal funds? Can we look at going all the way out to 69?
First, we're looking at getting it from 600 to there,
Two
to
phases.
to Gaston, and getting the
Gaston.
main line set up. There's many things that can happen in this with this SRF going forward, depending on where we get approved at and what level as far as forgiveness and whether they'll finance versus the other, and then possibly working the water and sanitary from 600 to Gaston, and then turning around and concentrating with DCRC, the commissioners, and possibly congressional direct spending to take it from 600 to 69. First, everybody, you know how the grants go. They like you to have skin in the game. So if we've got 600 to Gaston done, that makes 600 to 69 are more favorable on 28 when it comes to congressional and grants. So we're trying to do this in 2 different phases. First phase is take care of the problem that exists, which is a treatment plant next to a school that we need to get rid of. Then we will go for the development side of it from 600 going back to 69. Okay, that answer your question?
It does. Thank you.
Other than that, Scott, I seen you're the only other one sitting out. Do you have anything for the good? Seeing that, I am at the bottom with nothing else there. I would entertain a motion.
Second.
I have a first and second. All in favor to adjourn, say aye. Aye. We are officially adjourned.